Okay, what's up, guys? It's Charles coming back with my week 3 match versus Dan. And well, I won't spoil too much, but this is pretty rough. Let's just get right into this. Let's see. So right now we're just picking teams and everything. All right. So coming into this, looking at his team, everything like nothing here was out of the ordinary. Like I expected all of this. Like none of this surprised me. And here, I believe I'm thinking just what I was thinking about leading, like Lipard, get a fake out, and then a U-turn out, and then Corviknight set up a tailwind for Naganadel. That's kind of my thought process for this. So I'll end up leading the Corviknight Lipard, and then Naganadel, and then I believe Gastrodon in the back. But yeah, all right. Just gotta pick the Gastrodon now. Come on, any second now. Oh, oh. There we go. Okay. All right. So let's just get right into it. So starting off, we see the Tornadus Arcanine lead, which I didn't really expect. Like during prep, I was really more expecting a Garchomp Tornadus. And right off the bat, we see it's Intimidate. Kind of a funny thing. During this time, it takes me so long to pick because I'm just like, oh my god, does Tornadus get beat up? And I literally just saw the Intimidate on the Arcanine, so like, the beat up doesn't even matter. But yeah, here I'm just gonna set the Tailwind and get a fake out off on that Tornadus, break its Sash, or potential Sash, and yeah, just not let it set up its own Tailwind. Let me see, he's taking some time. And he immediately maxes the Arcanine. So I'm like, okay, this makes sense. Probably gonna attack the Corviknight, but I'm not really too worried because I have a lot of special defense investment into Corviknight this week. So Corviknight will be able to take the hit no matter what. And the fake out comes out. I want to see it flinch. Max Flare, just what I expected. Hold on with 5 HP. Corviknight is a beast, let me tell you. And I get my Tailwind off. This Tailwind doesn't end up being super useful for me because he's just got Pranks. He's just going to set up his own Tailwind. But I just wanted to make sure that Naganadel could outspeed for really. So here I'm just like, well, Corviknight's about to die. What do I do? It's like, well, I guess. So I guess I should say I fully expected him to try to kill Corviknight here. Like I'm like, it makes sense. It's almost dead. In my head, like Corviknight could be such a huge problem, but you're about to see the worst play ever made, and that's a U-turn into that for Chip, straight into the Naganadel, because I was like, he's gonna kill the Corviknights, and then I can get in my part in next to it, but and as Dan put it himself, Nagana dead. Rest in peace, sweet prince. Anyway, I will get my roost off, but I'm like, well, it doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna die anyway. Like I've thoroughly thought Corviknight was just gonna die. So I was like, well, okay, well that's cool. I have to go Gastrodon at this point. So it's like, hey, it's the field, and I'm like, well, I don't even know what to do with my Corviknight because I didn't really think it'd be in on this matchup. I was really hoping Cofagrigus or Garchomp would be in front of it. And I'm like, all right, let's just max the Gastrodon now. Don't really have another play. So here we go. Just gonna max. Also, I just realized I forgot to put music behind this. So it's probably really boring to watch right now. That's okay. You're just gonna air slash into Corviknight, probably going for the flinch. And get the max overgrowth. I'm gonna eat my berry. Delicious, delicious berries. He's gonna chuck his own berries at me, and I eat that up. Absolutely eat that up. And it's like, okay, I have so at this time, I'm thinking this thing has to get off the field. This Arcanine has to get off the field. So, but I'm pretty disappointed That did nothing. That's 100% AV. And like, yeah, like I'm like at this point I'm like I can't even beat that Arcanine. Like, I don't know what to do. I just ate my berry. Like this is really tough. Luckily, it's gonna go down. And here we're gonna see the second biggest misplay of the century. I'm like, well, I'm not really sure if Gastrodon takes a solar beam out of this because sun's up. He's gonna get a solar beam off. So I decided to guard for whatever reason and switch into Liepard so I can get Liepard in next to it. Here we go. I definitely should have expected this play. I definitely should have. But yeah, it's just gonna guard. And then he's gonna double into the Liepard. So rest in peace, Sweet Prince. Liepard's also gonna be Nagana dead. So yeah. Yeah, I hate to see it. Now, like, well, and at this point, it's like, well, I just gotta fight for differential. So I believe here I just end up doubling into the Tornadus, and that's really all I do. It's like it doesn't even matter. Like I'm just like, well, maybe I'll hit the Arcanine, but like it's AV, it's not gonna die. Like it's got a +1 in Spidef, it's not gonna die. So I just went for the Hailstorm. Into the Tornadus. Get rid of that. That stupid piece of crap. See, my clown play is being reinforced by the fact that I live that pretty safely. But yeah. Goodbye, Tornadus. You are really annoying. I have no idea if that crit mattered or not, but I'll take it no matter what. And at this point, I'm just gonna let it play out. Like, there's really nothing I can do. There's a fire type in front of my Corviknight, and my best way of dealing with that fire type is dead. Garchomp. Like, well, damn, there it is. I was hoping to see that this entire match, and now it's right in front of me. Like, no. But yeah, didn't even get to show off my protective pad set, which is really sad. I was really hoping to show that off. And Dragon Claw gonna kill Garchomp, and the single hit Heat Wave's gonna take out Corviknight. Yeah. You love to see it, don't you? Yeah. Just go ahead and move on to the next game. I will skip through a little bit. Right, here we go. And yes, I recorded a YouTube video, and I'm recording myself watching my YouTube video because I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to do it without a capture card. But yeah, this one I'm like, okay. So Eldegoss Mudsdale is kind of my only option here. Mudsdale is the only thing that can beat that Arcanine, so like that combo has to come. But the only problem is Tornadus. Tornadus with the Air Slash kind of screws over Eldegoss, and I'm not going to be able to do anything with that round. And I know he's going to lead it, so here my thought process is to just kill it immediately, and then have the Eldegoss Mudsdale in the back. Like with that thing gone, Eldegoss is able to do it at once, which really means that Mudsdale is going to be in a really good spot next to it. So he changes up his lead a little bit. I'm like, okay, well that's fine. Kind of sucks because I don't have Gastrodon here, but it's whatever. So I stick to my game plan, and I just fake out and Draco hard into this Tornadus. Get rid of this so Eldegoss can come in and put in work. See, he's taking some time making his decision. He's going to max the Primarina. I'm not really too surprised by that. Primarina's kind of a problem. Kind of a really big problem, especially since I didn't bring Gastrodon. But yeah, we see the fake out, turn, breaking a potential sash, and then just hard Draco. And I'm okay with just Dracoing there. I'm not sure if a Sludge Bomb would have killed. And honestly, like the special attack throw doesn't matter because I'm like, well, he's probably gonna kill the Naganadel anyway. And which you see, he definitely does. Alright, so here I'm just like, alright. I'm just gonna go Mudsdale and max the Mudsdale so we can pop my weakness policy, and I just dominate that thing. Absolutely dominate. And I wish I would have done that. Now that I'm thinking about that, I really wish I would have done that. That may have been the better play there. But I'm just like, ooh, I don't want that attack drop. Because the Arcanine came out. So that's not great. So here I'm like, well, crap. At +2, I blow this Primarina back, but at +1, I sure as hell don't. So like, what do I do here? So I'm thinking at this point, like, if I get Eldegoss, if I had Eldegoss in the slot, I'd be in such a better spot. So what I do here is I U-turn, and I switch into the go hard Eldegoss. And by doing this, I'm essentially giving myself an ally switch. And I know that's a risky play, and that play could have backfired. That could have been another Nagana dead situation. But as we'll see here, like he goes for the heat wave. I eat my berry. Goes and I don't get burned, which is great. And now I start getting Cotton Down boosts. And at this point, I outspeed everything. Eldegoss outspeeds everything at this point. No question. And he max overgrowths into the Eldegoss. I guess he wanted to change the terrain, or was afraid of the Wackenberry, or even afraid of a Gastrodon. That's probably it. But either way, that play ended up working really well for me. And so here things are like, I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna nuke this stuff. Like, Primarina doesn't have good speed. It's at -2. I think I outspeed. I'm pretty sure much of outspeed, so I'm just going to destroy it. Because with that thing gone, there's nothing in the back that can beat Mudsdale. Absolutely nothing. I have to destroy this Primarina, though. And like I said, like, it's -2. I'm like, I definitely outspeed this. So I go ahead and max. And then I go hard, just balls deep play. We're gonna bullet seed into this thing. Pop the weakness policy. Get stamina boost. Stamina boost number 2. And stamina boost number 3. This only ends up hitting 3 times. Luckily for me. And the heat wave comes out, kills Eldegoss. I'm like, okay, please don't burn. And it won't burn. Spoiler alert, it doesn't burn me. But now this Primarina's at -3. And looking back, I'm the clown here. And I forgot that I was lowering my Mudsdale speed. So, yeah. And thus, 2 more Pokemon are Nagana dead. Rest in peace, Sweet Prince. And I'm like, well, shoot, that didn't work at all. I can't believe I didn't outspeed. No! Oh my god. I start putting on my clown makeup at this point. But Liveheart's going to come in and be like, yeah. Yeah, you're... I didn't even know at the time, but Liveheart was looking like, dude, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Like, I guess just fake out Liveheart. Just do whatever you can. Do what you can, man. But yeah, this game's a wrap. I'll let it play out, and I'll kind of just give my closing thoughts. Like, I knew this was going to be a tough game. I knew this was either going to be like I blow him, or no, I'm sorry, he blows me back, which he did, or I end up winning a close set. But man, this was something else, man. This was just really embarrassing game by me. Won't even lie. He's gonna show me the Garchomp. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Just this game did not go my way at all. So like, yeah. I guess for clothing thoughts, like, I made a little. In hindsight, I definitely should have remembered I was lowering my Mudsdale speed. That's what we call getting lost in the sauce there. Definitely got way too lost in the sauce. But, yeah. Like, he had a really good team. I knew this was going to be a hard matchup. And I know I'm not like a big VGC player. I'm more of a singles player. but like, still it kind of sucks to lose like that. I am trying to prove that like I can compete, especially in a league that's just really competitive, especially compared to season one. Like this league has gotten so competitive. Like it's awesome. I love it. But yeah, I think just kind of like my final thoughts. Like you can expect some pretty big changes to my team coming because like there's just so much that's just so annoying about my team, and I feel like I could just make it so much better, and maybe if I play him again, I'll be able to have a better shot. But yeah, I'll stop rambling now. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.